One strike will suffice.
Rain. Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Observe. Close your eyes.
You win this battle.
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will—
I wouldn't be so flippant. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction. So the real—
It's all still up in—
Uncle Ashpapat, he told us we all came from the same band of Eremites in the desert. But apparently, we're the only ones left. We've been traveling from place to place with him.
Their eyes.
What about them?
I'm just— About a decade ago, there was a band of Eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere— Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them. The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, these newly— But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, the group— None of the weapon—
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill if this happened, from what they've told us.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors.
Sounds like—
No! Uncle, no matter— Sure, he's good.
I'm sorry.
So?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, but
Then let's focus. If he stole the
What can I do to...
I work best as soon as I've got a location.
Seizure?
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit.
We just got word from Yelan. Looks like she managed to track down Ashpapati.
Took me a bit longer than I expected, but I found where...
Let me just be sure of one thing. We're dealing with someone.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got...
I'll take you at your word.
I know you said you wanted to keep this operation small, but I still thought you could use some. So, I chose a few promising young
Yes, we're ready to roll then.
Now that you're here, I guess we can get this show on the road.
Wait!
I'm sorry, you can't come with us. You need to stay at the expo like we agreed. It's for your own safety.
We know. It's just... Do you really?
I wish I could answer that.
He's been gone, but if that's true, then that means he must have been involved in making and selling weapons in the past too. That's not for us to say. Take a look around the expo. There are plenty of other... Really? The same is true for your uncle. What, in Fontaine? We have... Yeah. How about this? Then you can ask him yourself.
Thanks, Mitt.
This situation is complicated and unpredictable. Isn't it a bit early to be making those...
It's all right. We're prepared for whatever we might face.
Regardless, it's a promise we have to keep. After all, when the children get their answer, it will shape their understanding of what justice means.
Then,
Taking shelter and listening to the rain cleanse the earth makes me feel safe. Like being home.
Stop right there!
Where is he?
we missed him.
Looks like he left behind plenty of evidence, though. Search the area. Let's see if we can find a lead. These records look suspicious.
Yeah. Doesn't seem very
What is it?
Remember when I said this group's cover was ironclad? The one time they slipped up, they broke the
It was a similar story on our end.
And now that same manifest shows up here.
So...
Unless it wasn't a...
No. Almost like he led us here on purpose. But for what?
Look at how it's put.
You think he knew we would come here?
If he did, he's a more impressive opponent than I anticipated.
Let's keep going.
Wait! Is this what Paimon thinks it is?
It's the display model that goes with the prototype.
What's worse is that, with his technical background, I bet he managed to bypass.
You're saying our guy has a battle...
Oh,
Something isn't adding up. All the evidence.
That's a question for...
This situation seems more complicated than we imagined. It looks like Ashvapati does have a connection to our criminal gang, but it might not be what we thought at first.
You don't think he's working for...
Unlikely. He lured us to Nodcry, prepared those weapons on his own.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, that would seem to be our
To the officers of the special... I doubt I'm just glad. It all started with a Kashara War researcher, expelled from the academia for violating a taboo. He had dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge. But when he found himself in the desert, could you spare some water? I'm a Kashara War researcher. If you need something, I could.
Researchers like you are a dime a dozen. No, son. Just still try. You got somewhere to...
Not really. Thanks to this water, though.
Now you're talking like desert folk.
What would I do?
Gather food, guard our... Of course, if you have something you're good at...
All I know...
Weapons?
Yeah. I love studying them. I believe the essence of Kashara War research is embodied in weaponry. My lifelong goal has always been to become a foremost so I might have borrowed a few sensitive texts without permission, but...
The academia could have 1,001 reasons for exiling you out here, and it still wouldn't matter to me, son.
I can help upgrade your weapon.
True, weapons are essential to... But when it comes to protecting the people here, this
Overkill.
Our group is lucky. Our ancestors learned how to protect, plus we're pretty far off the beaten path. All in all, we don't have to travel to find water, There are plenty of...
I see.
I've heard you Kasharawa scholars are...
You mean, like...
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. It'll give them...
All right, then. And just like that, a Kashara War scholar at the cutting edge of his field ended up in the desert. making toys for children. It got boring from time to time, but all in all, those days were quite pleasant. The Eremites accepted me as one of their own, and all the children loved me. Looking back now, I wish I could have lived like that until the end of my days. But then, those despicable... Don't rush me. These materials are in short supply.
Oh, they've got a lot of nerve showing their...
Send the gem?
Well, we have a right to this oasis, too. You hated this place. After that giant sandstorm went... Because I knew better than to be stubborn. You abandoned this place. If we'd done the same, the oasis...
I heard they joined another band of Eremites after leaving us, but got kicked out. I bet they're only crawling back to us now because they've got...
Chief, should we drive him off? I'd like to see you try...
Leave them be. This oasis has all that matters is keeping the people here safe.
At the time, and so normal life continued. I often found as far as I knew, no one had been able to analyze or reproduce, but I was able to design somehow.
Hope you don't mind me asking.
I do mind that.
Rumor is you used...
What do you want?
I want to teach the rules and red tape that got you... But
what are you...
Me and my men can... We've always had a...
You want to...
It's a win-win.
I understand what...
These people don't think bigger than this place. They don't get involved in conflict. I mean...
You've made a bad name.
Well, it's your... So I'll ask you again. Do you want to finally develop the weapons you've been dreaming of and realize your...
How I wish I'd made the right choice back then.
Yeah, we increased... So, your cash is king.
Fine.
I'm done. I want out.
What are you talking about?
I know what the weapon...
An accomplice? Listen, that's got nothing to do with us.
Can't you sell more than just weapons? Surely...
If you want to make the big Mora, you gotta push what sells. That's just how it is.
And that right there is what...
Fine. I've made more than enough to leave this dump in the dust anyway.
What was that? Was it? How did this happen?
You won't find a tribe in this desert without enemies. People have tried to steal water from this oasis in the past, but Kayemwazet drove them off. Guess his enemies have been holding a grudge this whole time.
You sold weapons to his enemies.
It was the perfect excuse to drive up the price.
It was only later that I found out. This wasn't the first time Senegem and his men. I didn't chase after them or try to hold them accountable. In that moment, but once the weapons I designed were turned in the end. And now, you know the full account of my crimes. I've been raising them ever since, while attempting to hunt this confession. I know I'm in no position to make requests, but please, help them find loving parents to take them in. Back then, I fit.
Jeez.
He's after the same target as us.
He even lured us to...
I think I know what he's planning to do with...
Then we need to find him.
I can't just let him get rid of our target either. Oh?
You got something?
He knew we'd be out of the picture investigating this place. I think he decided to spring the trap that we set up.
Oh, snap. He's not working for them. So our original plan could have worked.
The meeting will be happening any time.
Ashvapati,
It's been a while, Senate.
how did you find the
All these years. And the signal you...
useless bunch of idiots? Just
Oh, I think that might take...
no. There's no...
Unless, of course, someone deliberately left a trail of clues. If they hadn't taken your agents out of the equation...
So now what?
No. The authorities.
Is that Fatui tech? Listen, I know you're mad that I've been racking up Mora without you all the...
After everything that happened...
Because what's the alternative? After Kayem Wazet took you in, you really convinced... What you should have learned is that banking on loyalty and in the desert, my people live by one rule and one rule alone. The last laugh doesn't go to them. Just look at me. When there's Mora to be earned in the desert, I'm a...
You think everyone is as much of
A lowlife? There's nothing more at... You're talking to a renowned Fontanian philanthropist who lives in the Vasari Passage and spends his days going from one...
Are you done?
Clearly there's no reasoning with you, fine. But if you want me dead so bad, why'd you come to fate?
Don't you worry. I brought plenty of fire.
What the... Are you crazy? If that...
Yes!
He's lost his mind. Get him! Start breaking his bones until he removes...
Hold it right there, all of you!
the Maison Gardiennage!
You got here sooner than I expected.
Hey! What's that in the sky? Looks like bad news.
Ashvapati, you have my word that these people will face the judgment of the
Fontanian justice is too merciful.
Stubborn fool.
I don't deserve them!
What is it you feel?
You're from Liyue, right? Your aunt, surely. It's choices like that which make Liyue what it is today. I hear that it's a very peaceful place to live for the most part. But me? I chose to use my research skills to create...
Sounds like you don't know as much as you think about fireworks. They might be harmless fun in this day and age, but they started out as weapons too, you know.
What?
That's right. Fireworks and firecrackers were originally developed for use as weapons. Over time, evil spirits learned to fear the sight of flames. The peace we enjoy today isn't because we chose. The weapons are what secured us the peace in the first place. It's people, not weapons, that commit acts of evil. And when people are as bent on destruction as the evil forces...
Time is running out.
Relax. Now that we have these guys in custody...
They were looking for trouble, but they messed with the wrong manager.
Captain, we're in position!
Prepare to intersect! On my signal! Fire!
Fireworks show? Oh.
Recording mode on.
Has this always been part of the show? I don't sing for anyone.
No funny business! I never imagined the Guizhong ballista.
If you'll agree to come...
Of course. You'll have my
Honestly, me neither. I'm sure a case like... As for these arms dealers, though, I can I know. There's no sentence the court can... Considering the alternative...
What do you think they did with Ashmapachi in the end? Let's go ask them for an update.
Now that we are on the other side of this incident...
Understood. Well, there's been no...
I appreciate your flexibility. As for you... Given your association with the Voynich Guild, I suspect that...
Then what do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to destroy a certain signboard and—
Is that an official
What I'm suggesting is that I don't file charges against—
deal?
That went surprisingly smooth.
Uncle Ashpapati, we...
They told us the whole
But,
If you'd been less trusting of the way I see it,
yeah.
well then, what are you waiting for? The chance to atone for real is staring you right in the face.
Children.
Traveler, Yelan. On behalf of the Fontaine authorities, it has been a pleasure working with you both. I wish you all—
I have plenty of other business to attend to.
Looks like you're free.
I guess, but even if they won't arrest me, I still have a lot to answer for. I joined the Voynich Guild with my own agenda and nearly ruined their reputation.
After you joined us, it didn't take me long to find out that you'd lied about nearly everything. I actually consider the desert my home too. Thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a story it is.
Are you?
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay in the guild. Not after all the rules.
I'd
recommend—
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly— The Sumeru of today is a different world than what it once was. With Lesser Lord Kusanali at the helm, who knows where the possibilities end? Maybe you could rebuild the home these kids once knew.
Sure. We could put up a few tents and call it a settlement. But what then? It would be a brutally harsh existence. There's no way around it.
Where there's Mora, there's always a way. Hello, my dear customer. Why don't you discuss your needs?
So Mora is the answer, huh?
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her thing. Sure can, huh? Ta-da! I present to you one magical, simply planted in the ground, and a spring will instantly start growing.
What?
Huh.
Goodness. They always say you can find everything at the Nod Cry.
Actually, this could be your lucky day. The mage... Needless to say...
Whatever keeps the kids...
Good question. I got it! How about I charge you whatever you three kids are... I think that would keep the kids of...
Deal!
Hooray! Well, this was a strange turn of events.
I think it's safe to say that
Traveler. Paimon.
That's our secondary goal. To put it in Mr. Flintz's word.
That sounds like something... Are you interested in these
Oh, I'm well aware. The sign makes that quite clear. I'm interested in this particular piece because it featured several Ratniki and a Fatui officer who fought a...
The Fatui teamed up...
That's not unusual. I've heard similar stories from our older members, but why would you...
That's just how the rules work on our end, whether it's a no-name sergeant like me or a renowned hero. The stuff that's usable is given to new recruits. And that way, we can at least put it towards feeding the group.
Huh. I think I'm going to buy this musket, Mr. Flintz.
Of course.
We'll be a traveling magic troupe.
Showing you praise! Let the world come alive! Ow! Let's light it up! Teamwork is teamwork! Absorption test!
Step right up. A round of applause.
Strike a pop!
Off we go.
Stay clear! Yoo-hoo! Everybody stand back! Enhanced animo modules!
Here comes the finale. Now disappear.
Let's move.
Showing you Absorption test! Stay clear!
And voila! Let's get this show on the road!
Some quiet.
Quick! Drop the curtains.
Absorption test! Animo hypostasis emulation! Time to shine! That's gonna hurt! Let's light it up! Everybody stand! Showing you praise! Let the world come alive! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Animo test 6308! Swirl, mark 2! Strike a pose! afford any more bandages. Absorption test.
Now disappear! Here comes the finale!
Yoo-hoo! Animo hypospeed. Time to shine!
Step right up! Now disappear! Step right up! Let's get this show on the road! Hip. Now disappear! Guess this'll go into my magic pocket.
Let my name echo in song! Teamwork is strength! Swirl, Mark 2! Animo Tech 6308! Stay clear!
Here comes the finale!
Power flows through me!
Magic can't cheat death, you know.
Winter. Strike a pop! Animo Tech 6308! Let's light it up! Going in! Time to shine!
And voila!
This is Her Majesty's gift! There are injustice belongs to us.
Guess this'll go into my magic pocket.